My name is Mr. Hyphen Kenya. I am a motivational speaker. Uh, this day I want to take 7 minutes of inspiration. And what I want to talk about is that I want to major on a verse in the Bible, the verse that is in the book of Matthew 20 verse 16. That says that, so those that are the last shall be first, and the first shall be the last. What does this mean? What does this really mean with the inspirations or even the motivation? I just want to challenge and tell you that the things that you think or the things that you need, those are just but cravings. Those are just but the things that you want. But working upon those things are two different things from the want. You know, you want something and working on that thing are two different things. What do I mean? Those that are the first shall be last. How and why? And how will they be the last? You know, if you become the number one always, if you become the top, if you don't retain, if you don't work upon that position, you might find yourself at the last position. And if you're in the last position and you want to be in the first position, you have to work for that position. Desiring to be in the first position and working in that position and working for that position are two different things, which both of them need a lot of effort, need a lot of concentration. Now here, see this. How can you be the last yet you are the first? You know, they say pride becomes before fall. Pride can bring you that were in the first lane to be in the last lane. How? Because life is a cycle. The things that you think will not make you fall are the things that can make you fall. The things that you think now, I'm in the first position, I'm now where I wanted to be, I am now where I really desire to be. All those things can make you reluctant and you don't work upon retaining that position. That is how the Bible is really declaring that the last shall be the first. By if only you will work upon what you want. Working upon is another step of success. You know, being out of that comfort zone is another part of becoming the number first. You know, saying now, I'm now out of this comfort zone is now looking to be in the first lane. You know, saying now I deny this normality comfort, that is now another part of saying I'm working upon the first position. You know, and always by saying that I can all the time or I've done it the best way, I'm the best person, can make you be the last. Because one thing you need to know and you need to remind yourself always is that life is a cycle. You can be to the toppest level there, but if you don't become so serious or you're not keen, you might find yourself down there. And if you are so keen and you want to work upon and you want to put some extra effort, you might find yourself not from the lowest level, but to the highest level. Because success doesn't differ with anyone. Success doesn't look for your skin color, doesn't look for your background. You know, success doesn't look where you come from, what do you eat, where you live. Success doesn't work that way. Success comes to each and every one. It's like life, it is guaranteed to each and every person. And every person has the right to becoming great. Every person has the right to becoming what they really desired of being. You know, working upon those desires, working on retaining that the first position is another way, is another process of becoming a successful person. But being reluctant so much on the things that you think are the best for you can bring your downfall, can make you really go down. One thing you always need to remember is that working upon a thing is not saying you have ever done it the best way. No, you are just but trying it. But working upon that thing and getting it right, now that is what matters. Now that is the part and puzzle of what you were supposed to do it the best way. Now you have the crew, you got the crew. You know, most of us, it's not that we have done things before. You have never done things before, and that is why you are failing. You don't fail because you have ever done them. You are failing because you are in the line of getting the crew, getting the answers, for you to submit the answer sheets to other people. Life has stages. If you're not keen from the lowest level, there is the middle level and there is the highest level. Ask yourself today, where do I want to land? Where do I want to be? You know, being in the very down level there doesn't mean you'll never reach to the topest level. It is only by being smart, working hard, and really working upon what you say you want to be. You know, if it is fame, how are you looking for fame? If it is that career you are working for, how do you work for that career? How are you really working for to become whatever you want to be? You know, I normally say that job is doing what is required and a duty is doing what is right. You know, you need to know what you need to do and when it is required. You need to understand what is required of you, and you need to understand what is right for you. Not everything is required is right for you. Nothing is right for you is required. Those are two different things. A requirement is not a light, yet a light is not a requirement. Those are very different things that you need really to master. That being the first doesn't mean you have done things the right way. It is only that you are imagining the first because there was no other person, or if there was any other person, the competition was not that stiff. So working upon that position and attaining that position now matters a lot. I think we are getting things the right way. So a requirement is not a light. You know, doing things the way they are supposed to be, that is a requirement. Doing things the way they are supposed to be, that is your requirement. You are required to report to work each and every day, each and every morning, and to work upon those goals. Now see, working the right thing, you know, you've understood your requirements, and now you are working upon those requirements to make them right. That is why I'm saying, if you don't depend so much on yourself and say, now it's about me, now it's not about the multitude, it is not about how they will say. That is why even the Bible says that so many that are first shall be the last. I have seen many falling, I have seen many going down. It's not because they didn't know how to do it. It is because they were so reluctant. They were in their comfort zone. Come out of your comfort zone if you want to be great. So to highlight this, number one, you need to know your requirement. Number two, you need to know what is right for you. And number three, you need to come out of your comfort zone by being and retaining the position you're in. Retaining that position you are in. If you are at the highest step there, don't look behind because you might go down to the lowest level. If you are to the lowest level, look at the people that are ahead of you, because those people will challenge you. Those people will show you the seriousness and the benefits of working things in a dynamic way. So I was Mr. Hyphen Kenya. Thanks so much for always being tuned in. If you have not yet subscribed, subscribe at Mr. Hyphen Kenya YouTube. Facebook fan page, Mr. Kenya Inspirations, and coming soon, the Hyphens TV, and always be tuned for the weekly inspirations at the Hyphens Junction Show. So remember those three things. What is required of you, the requirement, what is right for you, and number 3, coming out of your comfort zone will only but make you attain that highest level. Going down is never. Going forward is the thing. I love you all. Thanks so much for the support. Bye.